So you guys get to this map. So you're starting to sort of get into the mountains a little more. Faraday's sort of the tracks are taking you sort of higher and higher in elevation once you get past the rivers. And they appear to go like basically straight down this path.
The tracks appear to go straight down this path. Come on, we're gaining on them.
Anglin would kind of like shake himself dry a little bit and be like, "All right, well, let's continue."
So let's do another round of turn orders before we start moving.
There we go. Now we're actually standing in the right order.
All right, so let me sort this. All right, Faraday. So you're wow, yeah, that's pretty good. Nicely done. So Faraday, you're up, and I'll have you, since you're tracking, do a perception check. Okay. You see up ahead. You see some of the footprints appeared to go up.
Like up the side
of the cliff?
Yeah, I mean, you don't have great line of sight, but you can kind of see, like, in fact, I'll just say you have a little bit of line of sight. You notice, like, as you're watching the footprints, you can tell that a couple footprints like went up the mountain.
Do the rest follow in a different way, or
they go straight on?
Oh, the path splits. Okay, so I gotta use one of my crazy abilities.
You want to tell everybody about it?
Yeah, so once per long rest, I can press my ear to the ground, and a DC 15 survival check on success. You basically give me a piece of information about the quarry I'm hunting that seems miraculous to others. Sort of like the scene where Aragorn has his face on the ground, and he's like, their pace has quickened.
Yeah, you're like, wait, how the hell you know that?
Yeah. So you see Faraday places, like he basically stops everyone. He's like, the path is split. He puts his ear to the ground, and Faraday, while your ear's on the ground, you see pebbles falling off the wall in front of you, and you hear a rumbling above you.
Completely unrelated.
So
no, this is totally related to who you're tracking.
So it sounds like there's an avalanche coming? Is that right? Or does it sound...
That's you think possibly there's going to be a rock slide.
Alright. So I yell, avalanche, or, something like that.
Okay.
Stay close to the wall. And then I start running.
Alright, so go ahead and... So Faraday and Tessero can both dash if that's what you're going to do.
Yeah. 60.
So can I move 3 times then?
Yeah.
3 times my...
Yeah, go ahead.
So that's 75 for you? 60. All right.
Yeah. There we go.
All right. Go in there.
Okay.
75.
All right, so now, so Faraday, as you're running, you notice up above, and I'll just make them visible for everybody. Oh, I'm on the wrong thing here. Hold on. Oops. Where the hell is it? Hello. All right, here we go. You see these guys. And it's their turn. And you see rocks coming down the mountain. And they had been coming down the mountain already. That's what you were hearing.
Yeah.
So we're going to have Tessero and Faradir both trying to get out of the way of these rocks. And we'll have basically everyone in this group back here trying to get out. So you can do athletics, you can do acrobatics if you want.
Yeah.
Acrobatics.
Do we get some sort of advantage because I was able to hear it
Yeah, let's give.
early?
I'll give everybody advantage.
Nice.
Nice.
All right,
Oh.
so far everybody's done really well. I'll do Faradir, I guess.
23?
Or not Faradir, I'll do Riken, sorry.
Mhm.
Riken, it's probably athletics. Oh, Riken.
Huh. The rolls continue.
All right, so Riken takes a fair amount of damage here. Let me see. So you see Riken just get pommeled, and he gets stuck against this rock next to him, and he's taken a fair amount of damage. He took 14 damage from that.
Ooh.
And Bear is like tugging on him, trying to get him out. But now you got this rock kind of blocking your way. You can get around it. It's just difficult terrain. And that was the Umbar soldiers' turns. And now it's Angolin's turn. Oh,
What about this rock that almost hit me in Marco?
yeah, we'll say it like crumbled down here.
Okay.
Go out of the way.
How steep did you say the side was there? Like up? Like
Up.
where the rock came from?
Probably like 30 feet, maybe.
So it probably still makes more sense to sprint up the path. I think that's what Anglin will do, is try and...
That's not accurate. So yeah, about 30 feet, I'd say.
Okay, I'm going to try and dash up this way.
All right, so just take like 10 feet off of that, just because of the boulder.
Okay.
All right, Burn.
So would my whole dash be half? So it'd be...
No, just the part where you get around the boulder.
Oh, just I already, it was like 5 feet was difficult terrain, so just take 10 feet off.
Okay. And then I'll move the other 30, gotcha.
Yeah. All right, so Burn.
I'll see if I can get Riken out of the rock before I go.
Okay.
Can I go over here and like try to push it off of him?
Yeah, absolutely.
So just like a skill check.
Yeah, do like a athletics. All right, so I'm gonna have him do one with you for his turn. When does he go? Oh, I didn't roll for him. I'll say he goes on your turn. So we'll do. All right, between the two of you, you guys can move the boulder. All right,
Okay.
so now go ahead and make your move.
Okay. I'll just go basically a full one. I'll say like with their difficult terrain, I guess I can only do action. So there. Yeah.
Is that all the farther you can go?
Well, if you got rid of the boulders, it's still difficult.
It was an action, right? So.
Yeah, so then you can only move the 25 beyond that.
Right.
Okay.
So I was there. Yeah. A little bit.
So you guys are like right here.
Yeah.
All right, Faradir.
So you said, so I was able to tell that most of the Umbar soldiers went to the east here.
Yep.
And then like only a couple of them went up.
Yep. You see two guys up there.
Mm. And it's like, it would probably be pretty hard to like shoot at them now.
I'll say you can shoot up if you have the range.
Okay. Let me make sure. I have a great bow, so I might be able to.
So you guys, as you're traveling from west to east, and sort of getting higher in elevation, it's getting a little chillier.
Mm-hmm. All right, so yeah, I can shoot either of these guys.
Okay, awesome.
Which one pushed the boulder on us?
Well, the Riken was squashed by the guy on your left, or the map's left. The one that's in kind of your ways was the guy on the right.
Okay, I'll take a shot at one.
All right, let's see here. Just missed. Okay.
Yeah. Yep, that's kind of a long shot.
All right, Tessero.
Okay. So
They're pretty far away. You don't have to fight them if you don't want to. I mean, you're welcome to. They'll probably come after you if not, but...
Oh, yeah, I was going to say I didn't move, but I was going to say even though I take a shot, I'm probably going to keep pressing to the right.
Okay. You can make it off the map if you want.
Yeah, so I guess I yell back to the others, like, these are, they're merely trying to distract us. We have to keep going. They're trying to get us off their trail. So I go this way.
Tessero is going to just move up here quickly and take a shot at this guy.
All right. All right. All right, nice hit. All right, so the Dunedain pulls out the humongous bow and shoots, and the Hobbit pulls out the short bow and shoots, and actually connects for 10 damage. Okay, nice hit on this guy. So he, if he's going anywhere, he's definitely going a lot slower, based on your hit. And it's their turn, and they...
At the end, I just...
Well, you have you can still do your dash bonus action, so you can get to the end of the map as well.
So the Umbarian soldiers are up there, and you can see they're like gathering boulders for the next round. All right, and it's Anglin's turn.
Okay, Anglin's going to take a shot at that same one and then continue on with them.
Okay.
So he'll just go ahead and shoot that.
All right, nice hit. Right.
And then he's just going to head on with them.
Who did he shoot?
Number 2.
Yeah.
He's still alive?
Yep, just barely. All right, Baron.
I'm just going to dash.
Okay. And Riken will join you. I'll say he stays next to you. Bear will be kind of in the same general area. All right. And Faraday is off. Tessero is off. So it's the Umbarian soldiers' turn, and they let loose another round of boulders. Or I should say the only one that's really relevant is the one that's right above you. And so let's have you all make whatever acrobatics or athletics checks.
Do we all have to? Like, how is that boulder going to hit all of us?
No, just Baron and Riken.
Okay.
Just where
sense.
the boulders. Oh, and I have to do Riken, don't I? God, I hope it doesn't hit him.
Like a boulder magnet.
Did it actually roll?
I don't see it.
Okay. Alright, yeah, I'd say both of you just managed to get out of the way of it. You saw it coming. Alright, so you guys can all be off the map now if you want. Burn, you going to use your next turn to continue going?
Yeah, I was.
Okay. All right. So you guys make it to the next map.
It's the bridge.
You shall not pass. All right. So
Yeah.
on the other side of this bridge, it's basically like it starts to be snow covered, and you sort of reach that sort of Arctic line.
Wonderful.
Is that a big chunk of ice?
Where?
I think it's just
It's a rock covered with snow.
Oh, okay.
So Faraday, you can see about 6 more tracks in the snow.
So I imagine it's pretty easy to follow them at this point.
Yeah. So 6 or 7, you think?
Okay.
Can we roll and see if there's gonna be like an ambush, just for the fact that there's
Yeah.
only one direction we can go? They could just like flank us right on the bridge and hold us there.
Let's do some perceptions.
All right.
Okay.
Oof. So Faraday, you think you actually don't think there's anything sort of in the vicinity?
Sorry, I gotta roll my skill check 1 second.
That's okay. Faraday rolled pretty well.
Okay.
Alright, so let's just keep chasing after them, I guess. Do we need more initiative, or we use the same one? Or?
All right. So go ahead and everybody move their speed across the walkway there. So there's like a waterfall that's coming down. I figure this might be the river that goes through Mirkwood, but you're not sure at this point where you are.
How far away is this map from the other map? Is it right next to it? Or?
Yeah. I mean, you're basically at this map. You're getting into the Withered Heath. Like what the Withered Heath is like. If you picture the Grey Mountains, they kind of split, and in the center of that is like an elevated plain of like coarse grassland, and you're kind of getting into that area. So you can tell. So Faraday, you're tracking them, and as you guys are talking, Burren, you notice that you're actually heading just underneath of a peak called Zirakinbar.
We're underneath the peak of Zirakinbar. Did you guys know that?
What's a Zirakinbar?
Hell if I know.
It's one of the mountains in the southern spur of the just south of the Withered Heath.
Legendary mountain. Legendary.
Is that
there's actually. I mean, you could look. There is something on Zirakinbar that is shared with you, I think, Spriggs.
Let me look. What's this underneath a different name?
You know that there's an old watchtower.
There's an old watchtower on Zirakinbar.
Who controls it?
It's mostly abandoned right now, or it has been for years.
But anyone could be using it. Yeah.
And speaking of, take you to the next map. All right, don't let the music fool you. Nothing to see here.
So you follow their tracks.
Spriggs immediately rolls initiative.
Yeah, let's do that. Do that again, Spriggs.
Just like next map? Alright, initiative.
I know
Hey,
it's coming.
You guys really haven't done much fighting.
No, we've been good.
No, we're itching.
Where was my oh, there we go. Stupid turn orders got me covered up.
I figure the Lord of the Rings movie is like half fighting and half running really quickly.
Running away. Run away!
We gotta do about equal parts of each.
Alright, now I have some initiatives to do here, so bear with me.
Is there anything we can do to get the advantage on these guys?
Yeah.
Maybe
well,
stop them before they see us, or
yeah, give me a second here. Sure. Alright. I think that's everybody.
A lot of rolls.
You can actually see me rolling?
I just see like little lines.
no,
I see lines.
yeah, they're hidden, so you can't.
But I see 7 rolls. I think it's 7.
It's like we know that you rolled something, but we don't know what it is or what it's for.
So Tessero gets the sort of the he's at the top of the order. So you guys, you're just below the peak of Zirakinbar at the Great Watchtower. The footprints led up here, and they started getting easier and easier to follow as it got snowier. And it was very clear that there were 6 sets of footprints.
We said we were tracking 11 before.
Correct.
So did it seem to me that the other 5 went up the mountain? That they were throwing boulders down, or what?
I remember I said a few went up the mountain.
Okay.
All right. So hopefully the music repeats. Let's see here.
Should we do like a perception?
Yeah, let's do a round of perceptions, I guess. Tessero, you're going first, but are you kind of staying put for now?
I guess it depends if we see anything.
You said perceptions, right?
Yeah.
Burn, I'm going to give you advantage on your smell perception check. So you don't see anything, but you recognize the smell.
I actually have advantage on it too. I have vigilant senses, so perception checks when there's detecting nearby enemies. I have advantage on it.
Okay, but this in particular, you smell something that brings back terrible memories, and that's dragon feces.
Oh boy.
That's a huge pile of shit.
That's a big pile of shit.
And Tessero, let's see here. Did Fairdeer roll?
I did. Today, yeah, this one wasn't as great.
Oh, so Anglin hasn't rolled his perception. All right. So Tessero, you notice that that one of the sets of footprints heads down in this direction.
Which way?
Can you see my arrow?
No.
Okay, give me a sec. Can you see my arrow now?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So where the rest of the footprints kind of go this direction, and you lose sight of them with blowing snow, you see one set that has come down here.
Okay. Okay. Can I? Okay. Tessero is going to. He's going to sneak in that direction.
Okay. Oh wow, good roll. All right, let me see what we can do here. All right, you successfully sneak down there. All right. So as you round the corner of the boulder, you come face to face with this guy.
Does he see me?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I mean, you basically walked right in front of him. You were very sneaky,
Hello.
but you literally just walked right in front of him, and
Okay.
it's actually his turn. But go ahead. If did you?
No, he still gets to attack.
Yeah,
you-
because I used the bonus
Okay.
action to dash. All right, then I'm gonna. Testero takes out his broadsword and just swings at this guy.
Nice hit. All right, and you went before him in combat, so you get
I get sneak attack.
sneak attack, I believe, right? Isn't that how it works?
Yeah,
So-
just for the first round though.
Yeah. Well, right. Okay, so here's what happens. So Tessero's like tiptoeing down, and he turns the corner. And he's like, "Holy shit!" He grabs his sword, and he actually he cleaves the guy. You hear his collarbone break when your sword hits him, and he starts coughing up blood. And it's his turn now. So he's gonna do his best to attack you. After that, right, let me pull him up. So he is carrying a great axe,
Oh boy.
Oh god.
and he because he sputters blood, and some of it gets in his eyes, and he tries to swing his great axe, but you can tell it's really painful. So he misses. And Faradir, you see Tessero the wind and the snow is blowing quite a bit. You see Tessero go down there, and you hear a clang of armor, and you see him swinging at something.
Okay, so I guess first I move maybe half my movement this way.
Okay.
And I notice that he's got that situation down pretty good.
So make a perception roll again as you're
Okay.
stepping out there.
Makes sense.
I mean, you're a little distracted by your friend getting attacked, but okay. You hear the crunching of snow behind you up on the ledge, and you basically, as your combat prowess tells you, you've been in several of these fights. You're basically walking right into the worst spot you could possibly be. Remember that scene in Iron Man where Rhodey's like, no, this is like the death spot or whatever. We're in the kill zone.
Yeah, the kill zone.
Yeah. All right, so I use the other half of my movement to go back.
All right.
Wait, do you mean what do I? Okay. What?
Because there are elevated positions all along the rim of this place.
Yeah. So I'm like, maybe we should try to get the higher ground this time. Okay, so then I'll use the rest of my turn to dash up here.
Okay. All right, Anglin, you're up. You guys just gonna leave Tessero?
He's fine.
Yeah, being an archer, I think high ground would be probably the best idea. So I'm gonna follow Faradir up this way.
Okay. All right, Baron.
Vernon's just going to walk out this way. Draw his axes. He'd be like, bring it on!
All right. Okay, so as all this is going down, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so you get pot-shotted by these people. So we'll say first one attacks Faradir, and they are using heavy crossbows.
My AC is higher than, I don't know if it factored in, but it went up.
All right, so the first two attack Faradir, and they both miss, and the third one attacked Anglin and hit.
Okay, how much?
Let me tell you. It's 1d10 plus 2. All right, so you take 6 damage in this huge bolt. I mean, we're talking this big bolt, like it's like so thick. You remember the urukai and the arrows that fired? It's like that thick.
Nice.
It gets like stuck into your armor or whatever, and gets you a little bit, but not too bad. And you guys, as all this is going down, you hear a big screech from overhead. And Burin, as you're like standing there, you see a shadow of a dragon just pass over you.
Oh boy!
And at the same time,
He shits on you.
yeah, right. That would be perfect.
Dragon shit.
Huge steaming pile of poo.
This guy walks out into the middle, and Faradir, as you're like running, dodging things, you see motion out of the corner of your eye, and you look over and you see basically the just the features of a Numenorian man.
Where? Sorry.
You notice like like when you spend a certain amount of time around cultures, you start to notice like the nuances of regional, like, oh, this person has this kind of cheekbones or whatever.
So Captain Arkad here
is a Numenorian. Yeah, you're guessing probably not a regular loyalist, but or not the faithful, I should say.
I see.
Is that the same as a Dunedain?
It's a black Numenorian. Yeah.
Yeah.